Hello and welcome to CookbooksLive.com. I'm Stephen Freeze, your host, and today I have with me Cheryl Payne, who represents the Junior League of Baton Rouge. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Thanks. We've got a lot to talk about. These are two of your 4 books.
That's right.
And just tell us how many total have been printed.
We have printed over 2 million copies in the last 50 years.
That's congratulations
Thank
to you.
you very
And
much.
you've raised quite a few dollars. Tell us how much.
That's right. We've raised over $3 million, and all of that money has gone back into the Baton Rouge community.
That's phenomenal. And I know Baton Rouge is known for certain types of cuisine, and you picked out a recipe that sort of denotes one of them. Can you tell us which book it's in and what it is?
That's right. It's in our original cookbook, and it's called Spinach Madeleine, and we are known for that recipe. And people in Baton Rouge use that for everything from a dip to a dish at Thanksgiving and Christmas time. And it's one of our former active members. She's a sustainer now and still active. But she was having a bridge party and needed to have a new dish. And she had some spinach, she had some garlic cheese, a jalapeno cheese roll, threw it all together and came up with Spinach Madeleine.
Wow. And that's basically home cooking, you know, you open up the fridge and see what you have, and
That's right.
That's terrific. And the new book, Warm Welcomes, River Road Recipes 4.
Yes.
This one just came out a year or 2 ago?
2004, actually.
Okay, so it's a few years old now.
A few years old, yes.
And it is beautiful. And a few things that I wanted to pick out in here, on page 16. Photography, by the way, is beautiful in your book. And in the book, it has various menus to use the various recipes. I just want to share with the viewers some of those different menus. Creole Country Brunch. And it says under here a little blurb, which I love about these books. It tells you a little history and why these menus are important. Pamper out-of-town guests with a brunch the morning after big events, such as a wedding or big game. You'll feed them a proper meal before they leave and give them a gracious send-off. And some of the items on this menu: cafe au lait punch, pecan praline bacon, deviled eggs, sauteed shrimp and peppers over cheese grits. Cheese grits are indigenous to the area, aren't they?
Absolutely, and it's definitely a staple for any type of brunch that we have, cheese grits. And the bacon is absolutely delicious. It is a little sweet, a little hot, but it's a little addictive too.
Great. Whole wheat pancakes and creme anglaise over mixed berries. And an optional item, blueberry pancakes. Like that wasn't enough.
That's right.
So all those recipes follow. Another one that I loved, and the one that really means something to me, and I'll tell you why in a moment, on page 92.
Okay.
Cinco de Mayo, my birthday is May 5th, which was actually yesterday.
That's right.
And I learned from your book a little more about Cinco de Mayo, which I never knew about. Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May, marks the Mexican Army's victory over the French in 1862. This holiday has become popular recently and is now widely observed throughout the United States to celebrate the food, customs, music, and culture of Mexico. So it wasn't until I picked up this cookbook that I knew my birthday, Cinco de Mayo, what it means.
That's right.
And we've got several wonderful recipes for that as well. There's great history that's peppered throughout your book.
There is.
And on page 52, actually, before we do that, let's take a look at photography. Look how beautiful that is. Really, really lovely. And part of the history here, it's entitled About the Home, and it talks about how in colonial times, Louisiana had been known for the bounty and excellence of its home cooking and warm hospitality. Tell me a little more about the cuisine and the hospitality where you live.
Well, this cookbook is about the entertaining of how people entertain in Baton Rouge, and we love to entertain in Baton Rouge, from whether it's a tailgate, which we love our football too. So it takes you through any type of event you want, whether it's a sip and see, which is traditionally where you introduce a new baby to the community, or like I said, a tailgate, or maybe a Thanksgiving, a Baton Rouge Thanksgiving.
I noticed that when you had like 10 different courses in your Thanksgiving dinner.
That's right. We love to entertain, we love to cook, and we love to feed our friends, and we love to cook South Louisiana cuisine as well. We know how to make a roux from our River Road Recipes 1, and we like to eat crawfish and shrimp dishes and try new fun things as well.
And you told me one of your favorite recipes. Which one is that?
That's grape salsa. It is a excellent Mardi Gras parade food. It has a nice blend of different flavors. It has red and green grapes, grape tomatoes, cilantro, bell pepper, a jalapeno pepper, and olive oil, and it's just such a good mixture of flavors. You can serve it with corn chips, or you can serve it on top of fish as well. But I like to serve it for a Mardi Gras parade because you can set it out all day long, and it doesn't have any ingredient in it that is going to spoil with the heat.
Great.
Because sometimes Mardi Gras gets a little hot.
Sure, especially
in South
mayonnaise
Louisiana.
and, yeah.
Absolutely.
And adjacent to this grape salsa recipe, a little side note again, the book has some great hints of how to use the recipe. And on this one it says, on parade day, guests come and go all day. Choose a menu that can be made entirely ahead of time. The feature foods that can remain safe to eat, as you just said, after several hours at room temperature.
That's
So you'll
right.
see these little boxes throughout the book that help the reader to understand the best way to use the recipe and some
Absolutely.
other tidbits of information.
And we also have some lovely pictures in there that highlight how to serve the food, and the photographs were taken in actives and sustainers' homes in Baton Rouge. So it's really truly a local cookbook and how we entertain.
That is terrific, and the pictures in here are super. I just came across one as you mentioned that, and let's just take a look at that quickly. That was great that the people who own these homes opened up their house to show what they look like. So I guess that is Southern hospitality.
That is definitely Southern hospitality, and I don't think they hesitated to open up their homes.
And what I also liked about your book is in the back, you actually list various ingredients. So if you've got, for example, corn left over, it gives you, this looks like a dozen recipes to use corn.
That's right.
Or another item here, if you have some crawfish, which is something popular,
That's right.
dozen or two recipes of that.
And it's really nice because the index, or the book is arranged by menus instead of sections like desserts or appetizers. So it's really nice to be able to go back into the index and find exactly what you're looking for.
Great. Well, this book here, as well as the four others,
Yes.
are available, three others. How will they purchase these books?
You can go to our website, www.juniorleaguebr.org.
And all four of the books are available?
All four books are, actually 3 books are available. We are currently out of print on our number 2. We're going to release that when we have an anniversary in the next year or two.
That's good news that you've
Yeah.
sold out. Congratulations,
Absolutely.
very well done. I just want to thank you for meeting with me and sharing some information about your wonderful books and the success that you've had. For cookbookslive.com, I'm Stephen Freese.